Hey guys, what's going on? Scott Hogan here. So today we're going to do an on-course video. So I haven't done these in a while. Going to be playing out at Broken Arrow, just going through the round. Let me know if you like these because I love doing them, but they are time consuming. My goal is to kind of show you, hey, this is what it takes to shoot certain scores, and you can learn how that works and see that maybe not, hopefully show you that it doesn't have to be perfect as well. And yeah, go from there. So if you like them, let me know. Leave a comment just so we know, and we'll keep doing them. But I love doing them. If you don't like them though, we won't do them. So without further ado, we're gonna have the front nine today. Let's head to it. All right, we're here this morning working on the game. So let's get on the course and let's do a round. Beautiful morning, kind of chilly. Pretty good starts. It's cold. We got a long way in. So we've got a 5-iron. Pin is on the frontish. It looks like maybe middle on the right side. So big thing is, try to avoid the bunker left. Water's right, but that's pretty far right. That was a good strike. Be enough. Into the wind and cold, so we'll see. It's a good strike though. All right, so it is playing long. It is wet. This ball jumped back about 2 feet. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind, So this ball only went with a 5-iron. It only went. I have 186. I'm a good 20 yards short. 166. Like, so anybody that says, conditions and all that don't matter, they do. So now, questionable. I could probably take a ground under for casual, but we want to work on this pitch. Just scoop it up there. Go in. We'll just birdie the first with a make. How about that? That's why it's all about short game. You can hit the best drive, hit the best iron. Got to be able to chip and putt. My chipping's coming around, and I'm loving it. All right, into the wind. Same thing. This hole always kind of gave us the heebie-jeebies in high school. It's about, we got to keep it in play. There's OB left. If you go down the right, though, you get blacked out. So you really got to step up right at this willow and try to hit a good one. And that's not a great one. It's riding the wind to the right. Oh, and then it hit the path. Well, this is going to be fun. So we're going to be way right after hitting the path. So we drifted on this wind, hit off this path. Hey, we're in the fairway. But now this is what we're saying. We got to go over trees. So we're going to figure out how far we are and decide what we want to do. That's going to be the big question. Is it even worth the risk as we go? Pin is on the right, so that pin's just not even in question here. But this is one of those holes. It's like, hey, let's get out of here. 185. It's going to be about 195. So for me, as I look up there, I'm looking at the left side here. I'm not even trying to hit the green, okay? Let's get to the short game and let's get to, 5 is okay. All right, we got a 4. We're going right over this evergreen. Right over it. Not going to hit the green. That's not the point. We're just playing for a shot. So you can see you don't want to mess with this water on the right. So it's just play it over here. We've got to look, and we'll go from there. All right, 48. I caught it a little thin, and it pulled it. It's a little deep. It's not bad. It's about 15 feet, 20 feet maybe. So I think it's just going to be right a little bit. Big thing here is speed. Same thing. It's like, hey, I would love to make a par, but don't get crazy. 5 on this hole, not the end of the world. Back to the water. I think a little hard through the break. Gave it a little much. It did eventually break. All right. So through those two holes, one over. If you got through, or sorry, even, but if you get through those two holes, you would say one over or even. I'd be very happy with. So you just go with that and say, all right, cool, we're onto it. Had to make a bogey, but it's okay to do that sometimes. I've got little 8 because it's cool out. Also, this tee box is kind of on an upslope, so it's going to kind of throw the ball high in the air. But pretty wide open, pins right in the middle. Just going right at it. Felt pretty good. Maybe a touch left. Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh, it hit, and it's rolling right towards the pin. Another one with some water, but oh baby, there we go. So one big thing that I think people need to look at. So you can see I caught it up on this. You can see where it landed here, right here, and then it worked down off of this hill. So you obviously a good shot, but pay attention to how far the ball pitches, right? So it's 146 to the flag was the actual 146, and that one went what 142. I didn't hit it full, but that was an 8-iron. We'll take the 2, but and we'll fix some more marks. Now this could also be the pitch here, which is like 144. But we always want to be, looking at the pitch marks and how far is it playing today. Everybody thinks they know how far they hit it, but every day can be different, and conditions really matter, and the consistency in which you do things matter. So, you might hit one really far once, but do you do it all the time? That's the key. So, 144 in the air right now is what I got on me. Do I like it? Does it feel good? It doesn't feel great, but it's what it is. And if I'm going to play my best golf, I better accept that, and I better realize that that's how far I'm hitting it, because I'm going to need those. I'm going to need to know those things. So, all right, par 5 here. We're playing up, around a lake up on the left. Kind of an interesting hole. Interesting meaning not my favorite, but we're just anywhere up the right is fine. I mean, it's super wide. You're not going to get there. It's downwind, but again, it's very cold. So it is what it is. Hit it pretty good. Little right. Okay, so big thing here. We're going to get to a layup. I want my yardage. It's about 320-ish. So if I want to have, let's say, a pitching wedge in, then I need to get one about 200. It gets a little narrow up there at 200, so we're going to go just a little less. Pretty good. That's going to be a little farther back than I want, though. It's bouncing, though. All right, we've got 127 playing 129, straight down fan. I'm going to try to muscle a gap. That's going to be the goal. And then when I muscle it, I block it right. Distance was fine. So distance wasn't too far off. Obviously blocked it. Big mistake is I thought the pin was more close to the water. It wasn't. Had plenty of room. There was no reason to bail at all, but we did. All right, putt's gonna go up over this little rise, moving left. Make a long one. Oof. Straight down, fan. So being straight down, going 5. Carry. Oh, we got on the top right corner. All right. These are the ones I need to get. And I crushed it. Left side's moving right. Yeah, it did move. That was a good putt. All right. Normally not a driver hole, but we are right back into the wind today. Kind of hit a little Healy bullet cut out there. All right, we got one straight back in the fan, pretty much middle of the green, but over this bunker. 132. So for a lot of people, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm in between 7 and 8 because this one's all about the trajectory of the shot. I could even hit like a 5-iron here, and I still could hit a good shot. If I try to hit a pitching wedge or a 9-iron, I have to hit it too full. It's going to go too high, and I'm never going to get there. I see this mistake all the time. People, into the wind, they take like one more club, but you're never going to get there, especially with how much wind we have. We have a decent amount. So I'm going to hit a little 7. Try to flight it because long is a little better than short. But we'll try to get it. Just got to feel it out. Be an athlete. Hold it up enough. It's going right at it. Back edge. So I absolutely flushed that one. And it's fine. It's on the back edge, but man, I flushed that. It went right. It went through the wind pretty good. So you can see probably, it could have gone to the 8. Could have gone to the 8, but it's one of those things. If it starts ballooning, it's short. It's going to be really short. So we got a good look though. Pretty straight. And kick a little left, I think, off of this initial slope. It started too far right. It did go left, but it started too far right. Good speed though. You can see the ball when it's downwind, it is now going to trickle out. All right, pretty straight one. Wind into off the left. If you miss it right, it's fine, but it actually gives you a little bit of a challenging angle. So, missing left's actually a little better, but then you're getting close to the water. So, obviously, the play is try to hit it straight, but we're going to favor it just a touch down the right. Make that really good. Now the wind's moving it. So this is where this hole would get tough. I could try to aim it left, but then I get scared of going left in the water. So I'd rather be safe. So this is where it gets a little awkward. It's not so bad. The pin's more on the left, kind of frontish. We're back into that wind. 122 up over this ridge. This one I'm going to flight a little pitching wedge. It's out of the rough, so it could jump a little. It doesn't look too bad for a jumper, but it could. And so we're just going to try to hit a good pitching wedge. Choke down a little, keep it down, and then just kind of see what we get. Get it aiming a little right. There is water left up there. Oh, and it knuckled, but it's knuckling. It's like S-shaping up there. Oh, baby. So that one went the old left, then right. So it definitely knuckled, kind of a jumper a little bit. All right. Should be moving a little right. Everything into the water. Pushed it a touch. Man, that hurts. I didn't get it out there enough. So this one is just send it over the right, especially downwind. Pins in the middle, so we're not really worried about angle. If you're left though, the water starts creeping in. So you have to send it down the right. And then there's some fairway over that bunker, but even the rough is not bad. Again, pin in the middle, not going to be a big issue. And we pulled it a little, but I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. That's way more left than I wanted to be, but it's fine. You can see this water creeps in real quick. But I was, actually hit it hard enough. I got past it. So we're fine. But definitely cutting it a little close. Good lie. 55, 61 yards. We're going to try to hit about 55. Oh, I crushed it. Like, that's not how you make birdies. You don't make birdies leaving yourself 12 feet downhill. You see, the pitch mark was at the hole. That's not what you want. Putting downhill. And it's got a decent amount of movement. So, yeah. And that's where he gets, it's a hard putt. If I get it up on the slope, hit it hard enough to get high enough, now it's carrying a lot of speed. It's just you're in a defensive spot. Not ideal. All right, par 5, another one probably not getting there. I think it's 580, 590, so I don't got that. Even if it is downwind. Big thing here is got to stay right. So there's a couple evergreens out there. That's the target. Right is better. Left, the water comes in real quick. Kind of a theme on this 9. Pretty good hit. Just got to clear this water. All right, so we got our spot again. Just get it in here. Have a look. Got 171 to a layup spot. Just make sure. Yep, bouncing. Hit that one good. So here's an example of a hole where it's like, all right, yeah, there's trees. The worst thing that could happen is I get stymied, but the odds of that happening are really low. So being over here is better. It's a guarantee you're in the water with a stroke. Even if I got like behind that tree, I can still punch it. I could also punch it up the other hole. Downwind 116. So it's playing 118 with temperature. I could try and throw a massive sand wedge up there. I got plenty of room short. In fact, that is what I'm going to try to do. We sent it to the moon. Distance wasn't bad, man. Look at that divot. Didn't hit it. All right, so there you go. We got through the front 9. Not too bad. Had some shots there. Kind of drove it okay, but again, definitely plenty good enough. Just you gotta be able to put those shots on the green, and hopefully learning a little bit about playing in the wind. The wind will get things and make them a little spicy as you go. So we'll go on from there. We'll have the back 9 in the next video. So make sure you click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. We'll see you then. Peace.